Welcome, weary travelers, to Tales from the Fog. Tonight, we are focusing on Claudette Morel and Max Thompson Jr., also known as the Hillbilly. From the time her parents gave Claudette her first science kit, she loved experiments. Her single-minded pursuit led to an early scholarship at a great college. It was a huge decision to leave Montreal, but the chance was too good to pass up. Her introverted nature means that chat rooms and forums are now her best source of social interaction. Her new favorite activity is to answer botany questions for others under her new moniker of Science Girl. One evening, during a long bus ride back from the city, Claudette took a stroll that would change her life. It only took a minute for her to get completely disoriented in the thick woods. She never found her way back. Her forum only started to wonder where she was a week after she stopped posting. Claudette is not the outgoing type. Her brilliance provides her with a social handicap, and she has fled the real world for chat rooms and forums. Botany and studies fill her life, and even though she yearns for something else, it won't come via a modem. Being thrown into a real-life situation can feel awkward and forced. But as she is used to shutting out the world, she suddenly finds hope in this inexplicable darkness that is slowly devouring her. A plant, a tree, a bush. Simple greenery that might save a life. She hides within and amongst them. Her knowledge and skills flourish as gruesomeness roams free around her. Claudette understands the value of altruism, using her aptitude for botany to ensure her teammates are prepared for the challenges ahead. An expert healer to herself and others, Claudette's supportive presence is always welcome. Max Thompson Jr., also known as the Hillbilly. A most terrible man to behold. His physique is all twisted and disfigured, as if by some awful accident. He carries a deadly and cruel chainsaw which he wields with devastating violence, seemingly imbuing him with superhuman speed for a while. His advantage is also a weakness, as the loud noise can give away his position. So I have tried to heighten my sense of sound, honing in on any sound that is not stemming from nature. The son of wealthy landowners, Max Thompson Sr. and Evelyn Thompson, this unnamed boy was an unwanted child born to savage parents. Hideously disfigured, he was shut away from society. So ashamed of their son, they bricked him off into a room and fed him through a hole in the wall. When the boy escaped, he took his revenge savagely and terribly, slaughtering the parents that had tortured him instead of raising him. After the deed was done, he continued to live his life at the farm, taking out his deranged violence on the animals that were allowed to run free. As he finally broke free from his shackles, he ran through the cornfields, chasing and slaughtering whatever he could find. They never found the bodies of Max and Evelyn, but they did find tortured and disemboweled animals all over the farm. Coldwind Farm was quickly settled and the land split up and sold off. There was never a buyer for the farmhouse. Perhaps it was the sound of the chainsaw you could hear throughout those hot summer nights. The sound of a revving motor, followed by a bloodthirsty scream of rage. The hillbilly isn't exactly subtle, but he makes up for it in brutal efficiency. Capable of traversing great distances at a rapid pace, those in his path will be rudely introduced to 100 gnashing chainsaw blades.